I've been running a software consultancy for 3 years, and I built myself this really simple data dashboard to answer a few key questions that I had. So, firstly, where am I getting my customers from, and where am I getting my most profitable customers and least profitable customers? So, where should I focus my marketing spend and my time on? I built this basically by collecting a bunch of data in the business, and that was essentially just transactions. Like, what I wanted to understand is where's the money coming in and where's the money going out. And fundamentally, everything is in whatever you like, your bank account statements, things like that. I basically built a massive Airtable where I categorize every single transaction, like the category, if it was associated with any project, any particular deal, things like that. And then once I would also then build a list of deals that were associated with a bunch of transactions. And then I'd be able to look at the deal sources because I would kind of note down the details of every single deal. And because I had transactions, both costs and revenue, I could also calculate gross profit. It was a really interesting experiment that I made essentially to be able to look at my numbers and go, okay, how much was my average gross profit margin, things like that. But also, okay, sure, I can see my acquisition channels, right? Like overall, I can see where I'm getting more leads, less leads, etc. But I wanted to see acquisition channels by revenue and by gross profit because I think those things are really important because you want to understand where's your money being made, not just where leads are coming in. And that was something that this data enabled me to do, and that was really cool. And it's not that complicated. I built this entire thing completely free, built it by myself. We were able to look at basically find the acquisition channels that were most profitable, least profitable, things like that. And we'll be focusing our efforts based on this research and this data. And it's not super complicated. And we've also decided, like at my company, we're going to be doing 3 pilot dashboards that we'll be building for free. So if you're a business owner and you want something like this, do feel free to reach out. The link's in the description below. But we're only doing 3 of those, unfortunately. So it's not going to be loads. If you want a step-by-step tutorial on how to build this entire thing, do comment for that as well. But the high-level overview of it was basically I built this entire thing on Airtable. For me, that was just easier. But there's plenty of different options and free softwares that you can use. And then with the Airtable data, we were able to kind of group records and things and make these graphs. Now, you can do that with an Excel or anything like that. It's really, really simple. But I think the information is extremely useful. Being able to put together the right numbers, I think, is really insightful and lets you make better decisions as a business owner, which I think is essentially what the game of business really is. If you are curious about how to use your own data, do feel free to schedule a call with us, and maybe you can still make it for those 3 free pilot projects. If you have any questions, do feel free to comment them as well. I record every day and I try to reply to comments. So this was really helpful in our business. And I just thought I'd share it because it was something that I built internally. And then I realized maybe other business owners might find this useful too. And that's why we're running these pilot projects.